everyone, it's Dr. Brooks. Welcome to Healthy Kids Corner this week. This week we're going to talk about a topic that plagues many of our families that come in, and that's constipation. There are so many things that can be done and so many things that parents try, so I wanted to go through just a quick list of things that are options for you that you may want to consider to get things moving, so to speak. So the first thing is I would tell you chiropractic adjustments are wonderful. I'm a pediatric chiropractor, so that is part of what I do in treatment, but it's fantastic because when a child, falls, has bonks, is playing hard, they just get out of alignment. It just happens. So a lot of times their little sacrum, which is the bone that holds in between your pelvis and is also attached to your tailbone, when that little bone can get rotated down there, whether it's your sacrum or your pelvis, we can do a really light adjustment as chiropractors that will help with pooping. So a lot of times if those things are out of place, the little nerves that innervate the poop chute, so to speak, go out of the sacrum. So if you can get that back in place, a lot of kids will have a poop. So that's the first thing I want you to try because it's a very, very easy, non-invasive thing to do and you don't have to give them any medication. The second thing that's going to be a natural option for you is to try to put them on a buffered vitamin C. I use a buffered vitamin C powder a lot in the practice, and you can do quite a bit of vitamin C with kids because it's so water soluble, but you can basically start with a little bit, and I couldn't really tell you how much because I'm not sure what you're using, but what you'll want to do is take it to what they call bowel tolerance. And this doesn't always work for every kid, but basically the only thing you can do with vitamin C is give too much where you get diarrhea, which is why it's really great for constipation. The third thing that you can use is magnesium citrate or glycinate. And you can pick this up at a lot of stores. I prefer that you get it from your chiropractor or naturopath or nutritionist, someone that is ordering really great quality supplementation, because then you're going to get a really great product. And this comes from many companies in powder and some liquid, but mostly powder. So obviously if it comes in caps, you can just pop those open, mix it with a little orange juice or lemonade, and they can drink that down, no problem. The other way to get magnesium in and kind of calm everything down is to do epsom salt baths. So that's one of my favorite things as well. So you can kind of soak them in a warm Epsom salt bath at night, and sometimes they will get enough relaxation down there to kind of help them. In many cases, you have to do several things. So I'm just giving you a quick list and you can check off the things you've tried and maybe add some of these. The next thing I want to mention is increasing water intake. Kids are all day drinking the juices, and some are drinking soda and milk and things like that. So I want you to really increase the water intake because you won't poop if you're not hydrated. So even if the kids don't like to drink water. So what I like to do is there's a little infuser that you can buy from Target online. And it's a pitcher of water, and then in the center of it is this little, I don't know, I'm going to call it kind of like a filter, and you can stick fresh fruit in there. So I like to do lemons or oranges. You can also just take like a glass pitcher that you have at home and put like an organic frozen mixed fruit bag in there just to kind of make it like fruit juice, but it's natural. So minus all the artificial flavorings and colorings. So those are some things that you can do to flavor the water. Lemons, oranges, limes, things like that. And then of course, a mixed kind of berry blend. And if you get them involved, a lot of times they're more amped to want to try it because they got to make it, right? So get them involved in that. It works really, really well. So let's say you've got enough water into the system. The next thing we want to do is decrease those foods that are highly constipating. And the two that I think kids do the most of is dairy, and that could be cow, sheep, or goat dairy, and also bananas. So those are two things you'll want to take out. A lot of people take dairy out and they use a dairy alternative such as a coconut milk, a rice milk, an almond milk, hemp milk, something like that, and they notice almost immediately that it helps. The next thing is to increase fiber foods. So things like apricots, prunes, figs, raisins, things like that help, and a lot of kids like those, so that's a pretty easy thing to do. So those are some tips to help you with constipation. There's tons others. Those are just the most common ones that we use in the practice, from little itty bitties all the way through college that have really done a great job for us. If you want to get some more information as a parent or as a clinician, we do monthly training webinars, and you can sign up for those at dramberbrooks.com. You can also Follow us on Facebook at Whole Child Wellness and on Twitter at WholeChild4U. You can also see my private practice website at mychildwellness.com for research and information about what we do, and maybe help try to find another provider like myself in your area. So that's going to be it for this week on constipation. I wish you the best of luck. Have a great week. Bye.